Hello and welcome to Training Tuesday, where we go with the weekly tips and tricks to make your career just a little bit more awesome. This week we are talking about purpose and the heavy weight that people feel to feel like they know what they're doing with their lives and where they want to go. Now, clarity is something we talk about a lot, but I really always like to define it as career fulfillment and clarity about that, who you are at your best and what's driving you, opposed to saying that it's this thing that you always knew that is what you need to do. It's your one perfect job. And a lot of people look at it that way, right? So a lot of people think there is something perfect out there. Clarity is knowing exactly what it is for me, the thing that's fulfilling to me, the kind of job that I need to be doing. They look at clarity as the answers, right? Feeling like there is a purpose statement that is exactly what they need to be doing, the thing that they need to be bringing into the world. They think about it in a very output-focused way, and so all they want is to actually be to the place of knowing, right? They feel oftentimes like everyone else around them has it figured out, and then there's them, really confused, wondering what exactly their thing is. If you've ever felt this way, it's super common, but I really want to encourage you to think about it differently today, because while you're in this place where you just want to know the answers, you're actually setting yourself up for more of a struggle by thinking that there's one perfect thing. Now, you have certain things that you're drawn to, you have certain motivators, you have certain things that are core to who you are at your best and the things that you're naturally great at doing and enjoy doing. Those are the things we want to look at. But if you think that having kind of clarity is having your purpose and what exactly you need to be doing and having it be very focused on the output, you're making it harder to achieve that thing because you're putting it on a pedestal of this divine knowing, right? This feeling like you've reached the point of enoughness. And most of the time when people are in pursuit of that, it feels like they can never reach it because they're setting themselves up for that. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Did I get here? Is this what it's supposed to feel like when I get here? Struggle. Now, again, what we want you to do is start to change the way you look at these things. So that is my tip for you this week. Remember that the path of growth isn't something that's about knowing exactly what you need to be doing. Instead, the path of career fulfillment is really getting clear on who you are at your best, what kind of things you like to do, knowing that there's probably not one perfect job that's the answer, that you're just waiting for someone to come in and whisper in your ear and say, well, if you type in these 3 search terms, you're going to find your exact fit. It's often not that simple. And so it's more about getting to know yourself, what you like, what you don't like, and making sure you're making steps to craft something that's in line with that, knowing that there's probably not one perfect answer. There's probably a lot of things that could be a great fit for this. Okay, so start to change the way you think about these things. Start to change the language in which you talk about it. So instead of saying, here's the purpose that I was meant to be doing, it's really more about who I'm being, what kind of things, what kind of needs I'm having being fulfilled. So think about it that way. If you need help actually digging into what those things are and want to get that kind of clarity, that's the kind of clarity that I'm actually willing to kind of chat about, dive into with you, right? So I'm not saying you're going to say, oh, here's the one job that I was made to do since I was put on this earth. It's more about understanding yourself and then what kind of things are in line with that. It's a very reasonable approach to this process. If you need help with that, you can drop me a comment or send me a direct message and just say help, and we can chat and go through it. But try this tip on for size, reach out for support, and in the meantime, happy working.